Hello and welcome again to this edition of Phi TV. I'm your host, Brad Swanson. We are coming to you from inside the Florida Capitol during the 2022 Florida legislative session. We are joined by none other than our friend, Representative Andrew Learned. Welcome back to Phi TV.
Thank you for having me. Thanks for doing this.
All right, it's a grind, right? Like we've got people on the floor. There's all sorts of mayhem going on. Tell us about this home kitchen bill that you're working on. It's such a good story.
This is so much better than being stuck on the House floor till midnight every night, right? So, it's a great bill. It would empower a new generation of home chefs across the state of Florida to sell the meals that they're making in their home kitchens outside their home. It's capped at 10 meals a day, so it's very small. We're talking the smallest businesses in the state of Florida, bringing the meals that they make to you.
What's the problem now? Are they not allowed to do this right now? Is it like health safety codes permitting it's too burdensome?
I feel like you just hit on a lot of government red tape, and that is exactly correct. Okay. So there are a ton of regulations around full-fledged restaurants, from grease traps to vent hoods, fire suppression, things that would make it impossible to sell food that you make in a home kitchen outside the house. And these really have nothing to do with food safety. So what we do is we create a new type of food safety regime that is applicable to a home kitchen and lets you sell a very small number of meals outside of that kitchen to your neighbors, for example. Because you're right, there are people doing this already, whether they're meal prepping for their block, they're selling a chicken marsala to a dinner party.
Right.
Technically, that stuff's illegal right now, but it's happening, so let's create some guardrails and empower people to do it in the legal market.
I love it. Small business, home-based business. I mean, that's America right there. I love it all day long.
Love it.
All right, so let's go over to another topic that's near and dear to your heart, veterans, mental health. What's going on there?
So, as you know, Brad, I'm the vice chairman of the Veterans Caucus. So we have 39 great veteran-friendly bills this year that we're running on a variety of topics. One that I'm super excited about that's coming up is going to be veteran mental health. This is a bill that would basically make sure that our Medicaid reimbursement rates across the state of Florida are guaranteed at 100%, so that we're not shortchanging the providers, which is leading to our veterans having to wait 3, 6, 8, 9 months just to get an appointment with a mental health provider in the state, because we just aren't paying them enough. So we've basically priced everybody out.
Well, and as we know, mental health is an absolute huge part of the recovery and post-service, regimen, if you will, for keeping veterans kind of on the straight and narrow, and that's like number one right now, outside of if they had any issues when they were inside serving.
And it's what got me into politics, right? So I got into this to help my shipmates that one of my SEALs got killed in Yemen. That was the day that I decided I was going to come home and I was going to run. So this is near and dear to my heart. I know it is in a bipartisan fashion across the aisle too. David Smith, Rep. Smith, is a huge champion. He's a colonel in the Marine Corps. All of us are committed to making sure we fix this problem once and for all.
Well, thanks for your service. Thanks for your continued service to the best military on the planet. And thanks for coming on Phi TV. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
That's all the time we have for this episode of Phi TV. Make sure you hit us up for more great interviews like this one on our social media feeds. And for now, thanks for tuning in.